Okay, it's all loaded up. Let's go through it. I'm going to go through it kind of fast. I'm not sure if I like that sun in my face. I might have to change things up. Okay, I tried a lot of different angles, and this is the only one that actually is okay. So I'm going to suck it up, Buttercup. Stay hydrated. Let's get this reveal party going. Okay, so I'm still not sure I'm in love with this lighting. It is what it is, though. This is my cottage, and this is a story about my cottage. So if I was like this short, it would probably be a little bit better. The sun is going up, so we should be out of the way in a minute. Okay, so let's just get started with the first thing I find. Okay, so I found this. $3.99, $4. I thought it was super cute. Not sure if I'm gonna paint it or leave it. I don't know. I really thought it was cute. It's kind of fall. It's sort of pumpkin-y. I don't know. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I don't even know if I'm gonna use it for my party or not. However, I got it. I love it. It's going over here. Okay, so I did talk when I was doing the thrifting, I did talk a little bit about why I'm buying so many Afghans. I do love Afghans. I will use these long after my party. I'll probably use them for multiple parties because it gets cold up here at night in the winter. Well, okay, it gets cold at night everywhere in the winter, right? That was stupid. But anyway, so I am just a cozy kind of girl. So I love the little cozies. So I bought these to put out at random places, like on sitting areas and stuff, just so that if it gets a little chilly at night, someone can just grab it and wrap up in it and still be outside around the fire and enjoying everything, but will be cozy. So this one, so what I do is when I look for them is I find them when they're in really good condition. And if they have anything on them, and this is going to sound kind of gross, but if they have anything like pet hair or human hair or food, obviously food or stains or whatever, I pass them up. But I just absolutely love these. And the thing that just I'm amazed at is the work that goes into these Afghans and probably the cost as well. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but I'm imagining most of these were gifts to people that don't really appreciate Afghans or appreciate the art of crochet. But man, these are just so beautiful. Maybe someday I'll open up a used Afghan store and sell them because I have so many of them. Anyway, this one was, I think it says $6.76. So what I'm going to do with these is I will hang them out on my clothesline for a few days and let them just air out a little bit. So that's my first Afghan. Here's another one I just absolutely fell in love with. Super good shape. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I just can't even believe the work that goes into these. I mean, there was an artist that chose the yarn, chose the colors, chose the pattern, and sat and crocheted this for somebody. And then it ends up in a thrift store selling for $7.47, but it's going to have a new life with me. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so Later on, I'm going to hang all those up on my clothesline to air out. The other, I guess I'll just try to do the afghans first. And then I'll go through the curtains. I fell in love with this one. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is so, and it's woven. I don't know. You know what? I think this one's actually knitted. Is that knitted? I want to learn crochet in, well, okay, so I want to learn crocheting and knitting. I started to say, I know how to crochet and I know how to knit. My mom taught me, but that's all I need. That's all I know how to do are straight lines. So someday I'll learn. That's on my bucket list, my goals list. But look at how gorgeous this is. And it looks, honestly, like it has never even been used. It is so beautiful. And this one, okay, so this one was $5.99, but I didn't realize this, but when I got up to the counter in one of the thrift stores, everything that I bought was 30% off. So I got 30% off of this, whatever that is. So this was one of the ones in the thrift store where I found the boho curtains, and I found this, found a couple other things. I'm trying to think. Anyway, so I got 30% off of a huge haul. So that was really, really, really fun. Okay. So I'm going afghans first, I think. Oh, I think I bought more afghans than I realized. I just fell in love with them. I just love them so much anyway. And let's see. Ooh, it looks like he wrapped something up in this one. Oh, okay, that. Okay, this, this. Okay, this one was $6. And I love this one because it was pink. And it's in really, really good shape as well. So here's one side of it. That looks kind of like, that looks a little bit Southwestern, huh? So this one, you know what? I think this one is knitted as well. And here's the other side of it. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful pattern. And look at, it is in perfect condition. Look at that. I swear these look like they've never been used. And they were all found in different stores, or I would have thought they were like one mass donation from like a show or something like that, because sometimes they do that. Like if they do a show or something, they'll just go ahead and donate them. But look at how beautiful that pattern is. But yeah, I got these all at different stores. So what did I say? This one was $6. Yeah, that one was $6, and I paid full price for that one. Okay, this could be my last one, but I don't know what's in this big black bag, so we're gonna keep going. I don't know why they put all these in bags, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, this one was only $5, you guys. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, you know what? I think this might be wool. You know what? I think this is wool. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. Look at how tightly it's knitted. You guys, $5. That's insane. Somebody worked so hard on this. This one's really, really big. This is more like a blanket. It's connected here, so I can't open it up all the way. But it's really, really big. This is more of a blanket than a throw, which what I'm gonna do, I have my rugs are gonna be set up around my fire. And then on each rug, I'm gonna put two stacks of a blanket for them to put out and lay down on if they feel like laying down during the ceremony. And then a wrap, like a not a shawl, I guess they're called shawls. I don't know, like the thing to wrap up in, like the little thing to keep cozy in. And then on top of that is going to be their gift. And I think that's how I'm stacking things up. So it's going to be a rug, a blanket, a cozy, and a gift. So I'm going to make 6 spots like that. So with my afghans, I kind of have to figure out which ones are big enough to be blankets to lay on, and which ones are small enough to be cozies and wrap up without, you know, being really heavy and weighing you down. So there's an art to this. So here's a huge black bag of stuff. So I have no idea. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to that. That was really fun. Yep. That's all the afghans. So I'm going to move on to the curtains. And this is what's fun, is what I'm doing is I'm purchasing all these drapes, and I'm going to split them into pieces about this long. And then I'm going to tie them onto a little, like a jute twine thingy. And then I'm going to clip that up onto my lights, and then it'll create a barrier. But if there's a breeze, which hopefully there'll be a small breeze, no rain, no wind, nice warm evening and a small breeze, and then they'll just flutter. That's the hope. That's the goal. So I bought a bunch of them. I had a couple, and then I bought a bunch more. And so I'm going to, later on this week, I'm going to film the project of making the curtains. So these are so keep that in mind when you see what I bought, that they're going to be cut into little strips and put in all kinds of different places. So they're going to be all broken up from how they look. Okay. So, empty bag. And then I bought, I'll show this at the end, a bunch of stuff that I didn't really need, but I wanted. Okay. So the first one is this one. And I thought this would be fun, because if you can just kind of imagine just like a little strip like this, right? Like just one little tiny strip, and then other strips of other colors of curtains, and then this all the way through. It'll be fun. Watch the video. Oh, why am I throwing that over there? Watch that. I'm all excited. Oh, yay. So watch that video. It'll be fun. So they're all going to look a little bit different, and that's the goal. So this one was $6. Oh, how much was this one? This one was, oh, this was that gobbly-goopy one. I literally could not figure out what that meant, and they told me it was $5.45. So, okay, so that was kind of funny. And this one was $6. So it's kind of boho-y just in itself. So just imagine just little tiny strips of this fluttering in the breeze. And then this one, this is the one I want you to keep an open mind about, because I just think this is going to be fabulous. And the reason I love this is I think it was priced really low, because like, I think they kind of realized that nobody would, well, I don't know, but it was priced really low. I'm not going to make any commentary on anybody else's taste. So it was $5.50. But what I loved about this is it had this liner. So check it out. So I have this, which will be really fun. And then I have this liner. So I got 2 for 1. I can't wait to start that project. You know, I hope it's not like one of those things that's going to be really fabulous in my head, and then it turns out to be like maybe not so great. Oh, here's, okay, no, I'm doing the curtains. Okay. So I got this, and I'm really excited about this. And this one was $6.99. And the reason I liked this one so much is it is, oh my gosh, I'm realizing this is something different that I might use for something different. The reason I liked it, what I was going to say, is it's super stiff. So like if I made like a strip and hung it in between other ones that are a little bit more limp, it'll give it a little bit more body. But now I'm kind of realizing this is like a really, really wonderful, long decorative thing. I'm getting an idea. I'm going to use this for something different. This is not going to go in my curtains, which makes me think I might need to go buy more, because this was going to be a big part of the the bulky part of my curtains. But this is just too big and beautiful. And oh, I already think I know. Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea of what I want to do with this. Okay, this is not going to get cut up. That's going over there, out of the cut up pile. So the next ones I got were these. And these are not fabulous in and of themselves, but I think that if they get like, you know, strips and stuff, I think they'll work. And this one too. Honestly, I don't even really like this one at all. So we'll see. It'll be okay. That was one of the first ones I bought, and so I wasn't real sure how many I was going to get. I actually originally wanted to do lace, so I wanted to do all lace. I thought that would be so beautiful, all kinds of different laces. Excuse me, and I was thinking I could do curtains and tablecloths, but let me see, this one is $4.99. But I did find a lace curtain, so I am going to cut this up and I will have some lace throughout my drapes, my curtains, whatever they're going to be. Got it? Okay, this is the coup de grace. I found these, and these are actually boho curtains, and you can kind of tell by all the beautiful colors. And if I would have found these before I found all the other drapes and had this idea of the fluttery pieces, I probably would have just bought these and called it a day, called it. However, since I was already committed to the idea, I did buy all three of these. They were all, I think, $4.99 or $5.99. They were $5.99 a piece. I bought them because I love the colors, because they are obviously boho colors. So here are the colors that I will be cutting up into pieces and incorporating into my little things. So, and then these as well. So originally, honestly, I was thinking about doing this and sewing all the little panels together, like these are done, but I don't want to sew. I just have so much to do. Sewing is just not in the plan for me in the next week. So, and then I bought this, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. Let's see. But I bought it for the fringe. And I think I might take the fringe off and use it on another project that I have going on, that I actually have literally bought fringe twice for this other project. And I don't like the fringe that I got, and I took it back. So I bought this for the fringe, and if it doesn't work for my other project, then I will work it in somehow into the boho theme. Woohoo, look at that. So I think that's all the curtains. So the next thing I'm gonna do is the boho accessory sort of things. And then I'll do the things that I bought that I didn't need. I bought for myself. Okay, so this one was $5.99. And I just thought it was a really cute little boho platter that I could put something on. I might make a cake. I have a square cake pan, so I might make a cake and put on it or something like that. I'm not sure, but I just really liked the pattern on it, and it just was really bright and popped, and so that's what I'm looking for. My goal is to make this space very beautiful and whimsical and magical and colorful. So I'm looking for all the color and wicker. I'm looking for all the color and the wicker. So I don't. Oh, him! I think this might be my favorite thing I bought. It's $3. And I think this is my favorite thing that I bought. I'm debating on whether I want to use him outside for the ceremony, like put flowers in his head. Wouldn't that be cute? but I don't want him to get broken. So I don't know yet how I'm going to use him, but he is going to be used on some level because I just love him too much. So he can go over there. In another basket. I kind of thought this one was fun. So at the risk of, no, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say what I want to do with the baskets, but then I think if my friends watch my channel, I mean, my friends do watch my channel, so if they see it, they'll know. It's going to be a surprise. So, okay. Oh, and the bird cage. Okay, so I think I'm going to paint the bird cage. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's going to go outside. I'm kind of debating whether I want to put old books in it and then put my little bird on top of the books, or if I want to build up a little space, put flowers around the space that I built up, and then put my nest. I have a nest, and then put the nest in there, and then put the bird in the nest. I'm not real sure how I'm going to work on this. This is going to be a project that's going to be done specifically for my croning ceremony. So I'm gonna paint it. I'm not sure what color. I don't know. Maybe I'll paint this one hot pink. That might be kind of fun. So anyway, so here's my bird cage. Paid $10 for it. I know I probably would not have spent that kind of money for something like this if I wasn't trying to build up like an environment. What would it be called? I'm building a, I'm trying to build a vibe. So here is the little bird I found. Oh my gosh, to go into the bird cage. And why did I love him above all the other birds? Of course, his little whimsical hat. Look at. So at first, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a cute little mushroom hat. And then I thought, oh my gosh, it looks like a little witchy hat. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so conflicted. Should I paint it black? Should I leave it? I'm leaving it. It's just, he is just too adorable. I can't cover that up. I can't. Oh God, wouldn't he be a cute little witchy bird though? Oh my God, he would be such a cute little witchy bird. No, I'm leaving it. For the boho party, I'm going to leave it. So I got the bird, and then I think this might be the last thing I got for the party. So this was $3, and I am trying to find wicker things, so this will be good. I'm going to buy flowers, so I'm going to have a bunch of flowers in here, and I think that'll fit the boho vibey theme. So that's it. Wow, it seemed like I worked really hard for that. Man, I was exhausted yesterday. Okay, so I got 2 things for myself that I didn't need, but I wanted. Well, this one I needed. I mean, I guess I don't need it. So this is something I have been looking for probably a good 20 years. And I don't know if you guys know what a grimoire is. And I am going to be working in my grimoire. I keep promising that. I am going to be working on my grimoire at some point in the future. It's just so many things are going on. So I started my grimoire, oh my gosh, like 25 years ago, and it's still not finished. And I think I've said this before, that my son, this is a whole story. Oh gosh. So my son claimed the grimoire when I passed away. He was like, I want the grimoire. He got super excited. And I'm just like, nobody else wants it, baby boy. You can have the grimoire when I pass. So it's really big. Okay. So it's like this big. It's really big. And it's really thick. It's about this thick so far. So anyway, so if you don't know what a grimoire is, for me, I call it loosely all my magical secrets I write down in my grimoire. So spells, moon phases, correspondences. I have a whole section on crows versus ravens. So anything that I find fascinating or important, I put in my grimoire, and I call it my book of secrets. And I've rarely ever shown it to people. I rarely ever show it. However, I'm getting a little bit looser with that rule. I do show it to people. I mean, I guess if it's a book of secrets, I probably shouldn't show it to everyone. However, I saw one of these in a thrift store in Nevada years and years ago. Oh my gosh, like when I lived way back in the day, when I lived in Tahoe, and I wanted it and it wasn't for sale. And ever since that day, I have been searching for this. And like I said, it's been about 20 years now. And what it is called a Bible stand. And it's a big book stand. And it's so beautiful. It's all intricately carved. And you put this out and it holds a book. Well, I have found them in my wanderings. I have found them, but they're smaller. In fact, I do have a small one that I bought hoping it would work, but my grimoire is just so big, it tips it over. It's really heavy too, so I needed something pretty heavy duty. So this one was $10, but I was more than willing to buy it. So to pay that for it. So, and I did tell the guy, I was like, oh my God, I've been looking for this for like 20 years. He's like, what is that? Opened up a 20-minute conversation. So anyway, it's always fun. So, love this. Bought this. Excited to have it. This will be featured in one of my videos in the future. I guarantee it, because I am going to start working in my grimoire someday. Second thing I didn't need, but wanted, and it was $15, but oh my gosh, look at this. Look at these sleeves. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? It's all velvet. It has the gold trim. It has the velvet on the inside, and it cinches up here, and then it opens back up. But what I loved about this, two things I loved about this, okay, everything I loved about this is it cinches up in the back as well. So it kind of, you can have it as loose or tight as you want. But the thing that was amazing about this, I just saw it was made in the UK. Love that too. The thing that was amazing about this is you can't tell, but I'll probably put it on at some point and show you. I'm 5'10", and when I held it up, it touched the ground. So this is going to be really... I'll wear it. I'll wear it at my Croning ceremony. Oh my gosh, I'll wear this. I'll wear this at my Yay! Oh my gosh. I'm wearing a medieval Renaissance costume to my Boho Croning ceremony. That just kind of goes to show you how, I was going to say eclectic, but maybe it's just a little bit more like, okay, so that's my haul. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for the project, because I'm going to be working on that as soon as I get all this cleaned up. Probably, I have a lot of work to do in the back, like just cleaning up work, and then I'll start working on my curtain project, so stay tuned for that, and stay whimsical.